Hi all, this is Nick from Elite Outdoor Fitness. How to use the training matrices in Garmin, like one of the Garmin watches. Now I've got a Phoenix 7, I think the Phoenix 8's out. I kind of looked at it, felt like there wasn't a huge change between 7 and 8, but there certainly is from 6 to 7. I've had all the Tactics Charlies and Deltas and Bravos and Alphas as well, I think. But generally speaking, I think the Phoenix 7 is really good. It's got the training matrices on there, HRV, body battery, etc, etc. You can use those and they're really helpful, okay, in what you want to achieve in your training goals. But all I would say is you've got to take some of them with a pinch of salt. So for example, when you're using the recovery period and it will say recovery 36 hours, that does not mean that you don't train for 36 hours. It just means that you only do recovery sessions maybe for that period of time. So you might find that you go out and you're a good 10-mile runner or whatever, and doing a 3 or 4 mile run with some 2 or 3 400-meter light strides in there is a recovery session. And when you're up to a level of fitness, your gun will actually say recovery session. So for example, when I'm normally fit and strong and all that lot, and I'm training hard, I can go out and I could do 45 minutes of training and do 6 times 400-meter efforts at quite a hefty kind of level, but still it will say that's a recovery session. You're getting up there, but it's a lot less demand, a lot less load, a lot less intensity, all the above for that session. So therefore it's a recovery session. I'm not saying you go out and do that, but the point being is, if you do a recovery session of any kind, it will probably influence your recovery time. So if it says 36 hours and you go and do a light training run with some light strides or something, that's very easy for you at the level you're at, it will probably bring your recovery down, like by 10 hours or something like that. Okay, what else? When you're doing the training suggestions, we've done this before as well. It will say, do that, do that, do that, do that. But then you look at your training sessions and think, fucking hell, I'm well above the green. You're loading too much. At the very beginning of training, or if you're coming back from something, just try training 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We do this on weights as well. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Then you can start adding a Monday, a Tuesday, a Thursday, a Saturday, and something along those lines. Because what you'll find is, the training suggestions will say you need to be doing this straight away. It's got you doing VO2 max sessions within the first couple of weeks and lactate threshold. You want to stay clear of all that. You just want to do base work, maybe going green, blue, zone 2, zone 3 training for at least 2, 3, 4 weeks, and you start to bring in the green, start to bring in the amber, then you start to bring a bit of VO2 max type training. But overall, at the very beginning, if you listen to Garmin full on, it'll probably get you doing too much at the beginning. All right, and then your HRV is going to drop down low, and it's going to say you're overtraining, you're doing too much, and you'll think, well, I'm doing less than what they said on the training suggestions. So it's about playing around with the training, making sure you got the balance right. If you need any help with this, then come to Elite Outdoor Fitness. It's what we do. We've got a good success rate. We've won all the major events out there, so come and give us a shout.